Good morning, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 21775 Southwest Boones Ferry Road here in Tualatin. We're located at the front of the home. We're off to the left of the front doorway, right in front of the bay window here. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. Looks like it bells out here to 4-inch ABS at 95 feet. Here at 97 feet, it appears we've reached the terminus of the line. We do have a root intrusion right here at the connection joint. So we'll get this located and I will mark that for repair. Yeah, I was not able to locate the camera head here. We're going to reel back closer and try again. All right, located the camera head here. The line is traveling. It goes straight out, mostly straight out from the this bay window here, and actually travels through the backyard of the home straight across from this one. And I'll show that with the camera when we pull it out at the end. I've marked with a white X here. We're at 4 feet 6 inches deep. We do have a belly in the line here that is significant. We have 1 inch to 1.5 inches of standing water here from that start there, about 68 feet, all the way out till it stops here. And we also have the root intrusion. There is a manhole cover in the neighbor's backyard, and that's where that root intrusion is coming through. So we'll get this all marked here. This is a pretty long belly here. This is almost 20 feet long. All right, right here at the end of the belly, this actually extends. The line goes underneath, at least based on the locates, it looks like the line goes underneath the neighbor's back concrete patio. So I haven't put a marking on their concrete. I have a white X marking with an arrow pointing to it, just so I'm not drawn on their concrete. But I have all the markings leading up to the pad there, so you know where it's going underneath it at. And I'm also going to locate here. I recommend correcting this root intrusion here at 96 feet. And also the belly there from 68 to 84 feet. And I believe we've got one or two more bellies to deal with as well. All right, located here right up against the manhole. Now I'm getting a depth here of about 9 feet deep. Everything else up to that point where I've located has been between 4 and 5 feet, so it does drop off there really hard. It's possible something's impeding with the camera signal. It may not be quite that deep. So I would recommend, especially in a situation like this, with the heavy rainstorm we're having, most of my paint markings are going to wash away, but I would always recommend performing locates just to double check everything. Anyway, we've got these first 2 issues here, or I guess last 2 issues mapped out. So again, from 68 feet to 84 feet, we have a significant belly with 1 inch to 1.5 inches of standing water in it. We also have a root intrusion at 96 feet, both of which I recommend repairing. When you get that much standing water, the likelihood of just simple toilet paper and stuff like that clogging up goes through the roof. It's very common for backups to occur on bellies, especially when your line's 100 feet long. All that debris has to travel through all that standing water to get out. Yeah, right here, the camera's going through a very minor amount of standing water. That is no way, shape, or form concerning there. But right here, this is what worries me a little bit. You can see the top of the pipe has a bunch of debris caked to it. Sometimes you can have things just like mold or fungus growth that can cause that. That right there, though, is pretty indicative of a line that's clogged and deposited debris on the top there. It's really hard to determine if that's actually what's occurred there or not. But it's a fairly normal thing to see debris stuck to the top of the pipe that's had a clog before. Anyway, I'm just about to reel the camera out of the line here. I am going to reverse direction and go back into the crawl space here for just a moment. But at this point, the belly and the root intrusion are my recommendations for repair. Let's make sure there's nothing going on here in the crawl space. And this right here is the end of the line. All the pipe there in the crawl space is in good condition, draining out very nicely. No issues there. I'm going to go ahead and reel the camera out of the line. Once again, as an overview, from 68 feet to 84 feet, I recommend repairing the belly, and at 96 feet, I recommend repairing the root intrusion. I also highly recommend a rescope afterwards to make sure that everything was repaired correctly. You'd be surprised how many lines, once they bury them, you know, you're hoping that everything looks good down there. That's why I recommend a rescope. I'm going to go ahead and reel the camera out of the line. Everything but the belly, that about 15, 16 foot belly there in the roots. Apart from that, the rest of the line's in good shape.